number 13, Chris Benko, number 18, Julian Wilson, number 14, Roman K, Queen, number 11, and of course Gibson Freeman. We will come back to tell you the subtactics of Montserrado County, including the technical staff here. A joint effort to bring you the images that we see on your television screens from various locations. KMTV is also telecasting this live coverage on Saturn Channel 3. So you can go on Saturn and watch KMTV. You see the match live. The Liberian National Television, Boss TV. And so the player wearing jersey number 6 from Montserrado County is Emmanuel Ria. He's on the ground. Medics just attended to him. He wakes up holding the hand of one of his players. With the listing from Bomi County. Shortly we'll get that listing. The ball is now deep in the half of Montserrado. A clearance there. Bomi County captain takes a long one, connecting a teammate, but he doesn't do that well. So Montserrado takes possession of the ball. And the referee calls for an infringement against the rule in favor of Montserrado. That hit has been taken. Ball in the center circle in the possession of Bomi County. A throw in advantage to Montserrado. The throw is taken. Bomi takes custody, number 21 of Bomi. At the very early stage of the match, I can see a little more composition, a display of maturity. A foul against number 13, player wearing jersey number 13, Bomi County, takes the king, passes, the number 8, who is the captain. He didn't do well with that ball, so the ball is currently in the possession of Montserrado County. Man wearing jersey number 11, Robin, makes the ball. Throwing advantage, natural athletic. Montserrado deep into the half. Though they didn't do well Nimle was just right in time. And shortly our lead commentator will join us to take us from where we stop. Montserrado County. Long deep into the half of Bomi. The goalkeeper collects it. And it's a beautiful display of football here at the Antoinette Tubman Stadium. Good pictures. Montserrado in possession. So it's Bomi County, player wearing jersey number 19, Amos. Amos taking possession. So that in the danger zone, what happens? The referee doesn't call for a foul. He says play continues. Football is contact. So that was just one of the many contacts that took place in that danger zone. The clearance was done despite a prayer from a Bomi County player who was on the ground for a penalty.
And you can see that the ref was telling him, get up, my man. Get up.
So he says, play continues. This number 19 from Bomi County is Amos. Amos, beautifully played that ball. In the center circle is number 14 from Montserrado County. And he is Duyan Wilson. Number 19, Bomi County connects his teammate. Also is there. Let's see what happens. This is getting interesting. Much more interesting than it is.
Like we said earlier, this game was going to be a mouth-watering match. And you can see it for yourself that both counties are playing mature ball, competitive football.
There is an exhibit of maturity from the two teams playing here at the ATS. One is saying, this is my home, this is my backyard.
And another person is saying, even though I'm little, but I think I can cut your axe down, I can cut your tree down.
Even though I'm little as perceived.
Yes, as perceived. But I can cut down your tree. Both counties playing here now have 3 points. So let's see who's going to carry 6 points, 4 points. Let's see.
Close of this match. Montserrado up against Bomi. And the scoreboard reads Montserrado 0, Bomi 0. It is good to support grassroots football, and I'm glad that the head coach of the national team just been interviewed by Michael Weir, took the kick for the game that is currently on your television screen. Michael just returned from a technical break. He's just returned. I want to say thanks for the commentary so far as we continue this conversation, updating our people from not just the 15 political subdivisions of our dear country Liberia, but of course the global community. So if you are there in the diaspora watching, you can send your support whatever you want to partner with us. KMTV, the Liberia National TV, and of course, Plus TV. We're here, this is your home. Nothing is too little to support Anoya County for the efforts we are exerting here. Michael, I know you've been on your break, but it's good you're back, well energized to continue this commentary.
Thank you. 12 minutes, 34 seconds gone.
It's still goalless. Bomi 0, Montserrado County 0. Game 2, the final match, the final football event for today, Wednesday, at the ATS in Central Monrovia. Many thanks to Ime for holding on. What a perfect collaboration. And Montserrado is dressed up, as I said initially, in her official uniform, red buttons, red socks, blue tops with white numbers on their bike, whereas Bomi is in her official uniform as well, white top, white button with strappy purple colors to match. And Montserrado has a set piece. There goes it, but it's headed. And it comes onto a Montserrado County player, to be Dao. And Dao allows the ball to roll across the touchline for a throw in to Montserrado. Tupi Dao wearing number 3 jersey for Montserrado throws it. It comes on to Waluba. Waluba doesn't get it on time. Waluba didn't get it on time, and so Bomi retreats. This player from Bomi strikes it. Emmanuel Pee-wee plays for one of the 3rd division teams in Central Monrovia, and he's up here this afternoon for Bomi. He's up here for bombing against Montserrado. Earlier on, Bapolu suffered a 2-0 defeat at the hands of Cape Mount, and right now is Montserrado Bomi at football wall. If we just coming our way, what a promising May week from Central Monrovia, sweet breeze blowing from across the Atlantic Ocean into Central Monrovia and beyond. If you are there in Claratown, Beansville, Gagonsville, Chuba, Johnsonville, Dixville, Brewerville, Cox City, Banga, Tottenburg, wherever you find yourself watching LNTV, KNTV, and Box Television, we want to say good afternoon to you and welcome to the pageantry. The game has come to a standstill. I see the referee. There was a little bit of a tackle, but it's sorted out now, and so the ball will come to the referee for play to resume. Montserrado.
So Benjamin Doe was rewarded a yellow card from Bomi County.
And so Ben Doe was yellow carded for committing an infringement, and so he was booked by the central referee in this match. And so Montserrado gets a set piece, some 37 yards away from the face of goal. The number 11 for Montserrado, Ruben Nair, the number 11 player for Montserrado is Ruben Nair. A 5-man wall from Bomi is built. Nair goes in deep, but into the arms of goalkeeper Murphy Miller.
football. The two teams have played 70 minutes. I'm sure they have gelled enough. They have studied each other so well. And so we expect that they will now begin to turn the screws to ensure that they get something before the end of the first half. Bomi on the attack. Damo Gawi loses possession. The ball rolls onto Bomi goalkeeper Murphy Miller. But here comes Montserrado County, and Bomi wins it. This player from Bomi, George Cooper. Cooper connects. Abraham Mabandi. Montserrado, one-on-one.
Far cross there. Fortunately,
A poor delivery.
for Tupe.
Very poor delivery from that Montserrado County player. But he wins
A corner kick.
in the final analysis. And so the ball is being positioned. And there goes the corner kick. High into the air. Into the box of Bomi is cleared. Lawrence Kume for Bomi. Montserrado County comes forward. Michel Bestman onto Tupi. Tupi gets a return, but it's cleared. It's a seesaw battle now, Iman.
Of course. Of course. The two teams, like we said, they are displaying maturity on the pitch. Montserrado County is mounting more pressure, but yet the defense is exhibiting maturity of Bomi. The defense of Bomi is exhibiting maturity, so you see that they are relaxed. Whenever the ball comes, they know what to do, and they know how to do a perfect clearance. So it's a good thing that they are doing.
A fun football match. Lot of imaginations, great skills, anxiety as well,
Expectation.
all in one package. And so it's Montserrado against Bomi. And Bomi won their first match. And this is game 2 for Bomi. And this is also game 2 for Montserrado County. Bomi won their first match. Montserrado County also won their first match. And the two teams are playing the second match here this evening against each other. And it's Montserrado against Bomi. The stadium, we have a sizable crowd here, a very sizable crowd, and I'm sure that when it goes, that is when the competition goes to the SKD, we expect to have a full house. But for now, we have a sizable crowd here, and if you are trying to make your way to the ATS, we have seats stayed around, especially around the Radita market end of the field. Perhaps if you want to come, you can come to form a part of history making here. And so it's Bomi against Montserrado. Bomi won her first match as well as Montserrado. And so the two teams are trying to advance to the next round of the competition, but they have a game. Their last game is on Saturday. Who knows if they can take a draw from here and go into the match last day on Saturday and take a win from their opposing sides, then of course they will be sailing into the next round of the competition. The goalkeeper of Bomi is being attended to by the medical team. Even what may have transpired? Miriam, did you see what transpired?
No, I didn't see what happened.
He went for a challenge and he got the worst part of it. He had a knock, and so he was rolling down the touch line, and the medical team had to be called in to administer some first aid. And so the goalkeeper is up and running. That's Murphy Miller. Here comes Montserrado County on the attack, but the ball rolls across the touchline for a Montserrado County throw-in. Montserrado against Bomi. Let's bring you the lineup very shortly. Perhaps you want to know who's who for Montserrado.
Please move on Bomi and get Montserrado already. So let's do justice to Bomi.
Let's do justice to Bomi. And in goal for Bomi is Murphy Miller, Fortune Sami, Emmanuel Peewee, Damon Gawi, Salia Talawale, Benjamin Doe, Jonathan Freeman, Abraham Mabandi, Josh Cooper, Lawrence Kuman, and Amos Damaji. These are the 11 players, and it's over the crossbar. It was a header there from that Bomi player. He hit the crossbar as a result of a corner kick off the woodwork. And so Montserrado County survived a scare from Bomi.
That was a beautiful header from Bomi County captain.
It was a perfect header, but a poor finish at the end.
Yeah.
And so Bomi lineup has been completed, the first 11. And so if you are there in Tottenburg and you are asking yourself who's playing for Bomi on television, Amos Damaji, Lawrence Kuman, George Cooper, Abraham Mabandi, Jonathan Freeman, Benjamin Doe, Salah Talawale, Damon Gawi, Emmanuel Peewee, Fortune Sami, and Murphy Miller are your starting 11 for Bomi County. And so the Bomi goalkeeper picks up the ball.
That's the Montserrado goalkeeper.
That's the Montserrado County goalkeeper?
Yeah.
All right.
The guy with a fine height.
A long kick. But it was a giveaway.
Giveaway to the captain. What a clearance by the Montserrado County goalkeeper.
Montserrado is coming forward. Bomi intercepts. Bomi gets a better hand. A replay of what transpired. Football is like biscuit.
Empty pole. Okay.
Whenever you do not take your chances, your opponent will end up punishing you. Bomi has several chances.
A fun defending thereby. He was too fast to do that clearance. Abraham Lamford with the clearance from Montserrado County.
You know, Michael, at this critical stage prepared to win this game. But considering what they are doing at these early moments, I don't think they're doing well for themselves.
It's a 50-50. Ball possession, I would want to give it for 60-40. 60 in favor of
Bomi County. Exactly.
And 40 in favor of Montserrado. Montserrado is on the back foot, trying to do all the necessary clearances.
So, Marco, Montserrado goalkeeper has to be careful because Kofa Nimley, he has to be careful. I think he's overconfident, and that mistake he made, it might result to a goal. He might make another mistake, and it will lead to a goal. Nobody knows.
Upon the correction, the kick off to the match was taken by the Chief Executive Officer of the Liberia Shipping Corporate Agency, LISCA, Abraham Zenenberg. And so we just want to make that correction. The kick-off to this match between Montserrado and that of Bomi was taken by Abraham Zenenberg, the Chief Executive Officer of LISCA Registry. And so it's still goalless. I'm being told that by the time we get to 30 minutes, the referee will call for a cooling break. So any moment from now, we will be going for a cooling break, and by that time, we will be joined by Francis Pelena. He himself is taking his cooling break as well on the far side of the stadium. And so, Mark Bomi, but that player is booked for being in an outside position. What a clear chance Bomi had, but they wasted that opportunity.
Bomi is missing that opportunity, honestly. It's not safe to be missing your opportunity.
Opportunity comes
but once.
So when you have that chance, you have to maximize the opportunity given to you. So Bomi County has to do well, because Montserrado County, I'm very sure, is determined to make a mark.
And play continues. Montserrado on the attack. Abraham Lafort, but the ball rolls onto goalkeeper Kofa Nimle. Here comes Lafort. Onto a teammate, but the ball rolls across the touch line for a play in, or throw in rather, and the throw is taken very quickly. Bomi gets a better hand. Abraham Mabandi moves through onto George Cooper. Another chance for
far off target. Remember, Bomi is not here to play. You can see that the eagerness in Bomi. They want to score, but I don't know how to say it.
They need to direct their shots on target.
Bomi is having all of the chances available to her, and she's now making use of them. Don't be surprised, folks, if Montserrado gets one, they will punish Bomi. That's football.
I know the former speaker, Michael, now Senator J. Ellis Tyler of Bomi County, Edwin Melvin Snow of Bomi County. They are keenly watching, they are following this match. But yet, Abraham Darius DeLong, Sir Hali Joseph, and the rest of the lawmakers from the two counties watching with eagle eyes And despite their prayers, I know they are giving the financial and moral support to their teams, to their respective teams, to make sure that they get victory at the end of the 90 minutes plus added time.
Even if you look at the political and geographical situation of Montserrado and Bomi, it tells you that Montserrado have more lawmakers, 17 electoral districts within Montserrado,
plus two senators.
Yes. Then Bomi has 2 senators, plus I think 3 to 4 representatives. So imagine that. It puts more pressure on Bomi, but be it as it may, Bomi continues to maintain their posture, they continue to maintain their possession of the ball, they continue to maintain the way they push the ball around to ensure that they can break down Montserrado and get something out of them.
But their finishing touches are not good enough to yield any result.
Let's hope that the finishing touches can be done quickly as possible, so that the people of Clay District, the people of Sanya District can begin smiling. And so Montserrado against Bomi is still goalless. Nothing for Montserrado, nothing for Bomi. And this is the second and final match here this evening at the Antoinette Tuckman Stadium, the ATS, the examination hall of Liberian football. A goalkeeper Kofa Nimle picks it up for Montserrado, makes the connection. And Kofa plays for one of the and so Bomi against Montserrado, and we are inching into the last quarter of the match. I'm then told that Francis will want to prefer to get the second half on our way. He wants to get the second half on our way, so he's having enough of minerals to get himself energized, propped up to jumpstart the second half. But as it stands, Montserrado nothing, Bomi nothing. 36 minutes, 10 seconds gone according to our unofficial time. LNTV, Boss TV, KMTV, a perfect collaboration. We're coming to you from the ATS in Central Monrovia, where Bomi engages Montserrado in a do-or-die, and Bomi, Abeshimondo, loses possession and is chased there by Michel Bestman of Montserrado. And Michel a member of the Bomi technical staff, sending the ball for a throw in for Bomi into the half of Montserrado. Bomi playing the ball from left to right. Lawrence Kume, and the ball rolls across the line for a Montserrado counter throw in. Musa Jabate, who plays for Montserrado, seems to be very quiet. He's been policed all along, gone 37 minutes. Musa Jabate, wearing the number 10 jersey for Montserrado County, is policed. As a matter of fact, he's the skipper for Montserrado this afternoon against Bomi. And Bomi has a set piece into the half of Montserrado. The Bomi player number 10, Lawrence Kume. The two-man wall is being built by Montserrado, and Lawrence Kume will place a square. Not a good one for Lawrence. Feeble calculation. Wasteful opportunity. His ambition was directed at the goal, but he didn't calculate well. And so a player of Bomi in pain and agony, he went in for a challenge. He went in for a challenge against Musa Jabate. I think it was Musa that went off for the challenge alongside this number 21 player of Bomi. And he may have gotten the worst part of it. He's been attended to by the medical team from the government hospital there in Tottenham. And so this game has come to a standstill. It has come to a standstill, and the two teams will perhaps seize this opportunity. The two teams will seize this opportunity to perhaps have some pet talks. Have some pet talks that will perhaps stimulate their team for the remaining minutes.
Bomi counted. Bomi counted.
Bomi gets a goal.
Bomi counted. Man wearing jersey number 10 is Lawrence Kume. Scores a beautiful goal. The goalkeeper actually made an attempt to have saved that ball, but it didn't materialize because of the strength that was placed into that kick. So as a result, it entered the net of a Montserrado County.
Bomi kept asking the questions. Bomi kept asking questions upon questions, and it finally paid off for Bomi County. Lawrence Kume with the match opener. 41 minutes gone.
And that opener was done at the 40th minute of the match. So I'm very sure that Montserrado will have to do well now to compose or recompose themselves, recalibrate to get an equalizer. If not, this first half could go against them. The water break has not been taken at the moment, but yet Lawrence Kume said, I'm not tired, I'm not thirsty, I have come to make a mark. The ball, a kicking advantage to Bomi County has been taken by the man wearing jersey number 21, Diamond Guaji. He's down deep into the half of Montserrado. That player connects a teammate. He's making his way. He looks for another person. The ball is deep into the half of Bomi, but they didn't do well. The noises around the stadium. This one goal could bring changes into the match. Number 14, Montserrado connects the captain wearing jersey number 10. And the player wearing jersey number 11 for Montserrado County is Ruben. Reverend doesn't call for an infringement. Long kick, very far from reality. It's taken by this Montserrado player, Ruben. And the score is Bomi 1, Montserrado 0. Bomi 1, Montserrado 0. We're still 44 minutes into the first half of this match, as our unofficial time tells us. A player from Bomi County is on the ground, but the referee ignores that while the ball is in play. Number 10, Montserrado County. He drives his way through. He passes the ball. Let's see what happens. Keep it to the half. What a miss! Number 18, Montserrado County just wasted the effort of his colleague, Chris DeBanco. Wasted the effort of his colleague. He's just wasn't on time to get an equalizer as the first half draws close to an end. Michael.
Yes, first half coming very close to an end, and Lawrence Kuman is the man for the big occasion so far for Bomi County, wearing the number 10 jersey, striking as a result of a 1v2 situation. And so Bomi leads Montserrado County 1-0 with just 2 minutes being added on for injury and stoppage time. And the two teams are now energized. At least we have seen a deadlock. There has been a deadlock, and so Bomi has to maintain the lead, whereas Montserrado is trying to put more pressure on to ensure that they can get something before the halftime break.
That's for sure, Michael. I know you are now thinking in your mind when you told me earlier on that Bomi, little Bomi that fits in your palm, might be overlooked, or they could do something better. But I'm sure that they are not considering that factor. They are saying this is sports, and it all comes back to your statement that says football is like a biscuit. Wherever you expect it to break, it doesn't do. In most instances, it disappoints. So, is this the disappointing moment for Montserrado County? The decider is the 90 minutes plus added and stoppage time of this match.
A sluggish spot on the goalkeeper of Bomi. He got the ball, and Bomi is now on the move. And it's a free kick in favor of Bomi. It was a challenge, a very rough challenge.
And then number 5 of Montserrado County, number 5, Michelle Bestman gets a yellow card for that foul.
Yes, it was a very strong challenge from Michel against that Bomi County attacker. As a matter of fact, he was the last defender. So he had no other alternative but to commit such an infringement. If not, then of course, Bomi could have gotten goal number 2.
and perhaps he was also trying to avoid penalty. So he had to do what he did before reaching into the danger zone, the 18-yard box.
4 minutes. Well, Bomi has a set piece. And here comes Lawrence Kume.
Beautiful save.
It was a turnabout from Lawrence Kume. A perfect save by the goalkeeper, pushing the ball away from his goal mouth. Corner kick, Bomi.
And that just was an easy ride for the goalkeeper of Montserrado County, Kofa Nimle.
And so Bomi leads Montserrado in this match. And if it remains like this, Bomi will accumulate 6 points from 2 matches. Obviously, it puts Bomi into a very good position,
better position
of qualifying to the next round. And it's halftime. It's halftime, and the two teams,
you see Senator Edwin Melvin Snow, you see Youth and Sports Minister Councillor J. Ko Bangalo, Senator Ellis Jenica Tyler, Deputy Youth and Sports Minister for TVET, Larima Yonton, all seated and watching the match. But before we can go for our break, we want to join Francis Pelena of the Liberia Broadcasting System. He's been watching the match, a veteran in this business. He's been taking his notes, and he would want to now share his notes with us. Francis, welcome.
Yes, thank you very much, Emmanuel.
Go ahead. What are your readings? How do you see the first half of this competition?
Well, it was an eventful first half. A couple of chances for Bomi County.
Okay.
Not much we can talk about for Montserrado. The goalkeeper of Montserrado, like I said on Sunday, he plays very carelessly, always off his line, and he plays like he's too overconfident. And you saw what happened today. Once you behave like you are overconfident, what can happen is that the least shot that you didn't expect, that to go in is the one that will always disgrace you. And you saw it. It was an easy shot that went to him. He was unable to collect it. As a result, Bomi County has a very good lead here at the ATL. Remember now, they won your first game, so if it stays like this, Bomi County will be heading to the SKD Sports Complex for the quarterfinals of the competition. Possession-wise, Bomi County has dominated possession. Montserrado County playing second fiddle to Bomi at the moment. They just need to keep the momentum.
Throughout my 25 years in the industry, I have had the opportunity to collaborate with so many talented Liberians. But there's one complaint that I've heard throughout the years, and that is a lack of formal training schools for artists. But that's all about to change.
The Creative Arts Center, in collaboration with Creative Afrique, is about to turn that narrative around. Join us on Saturday, April 20th at 4 p.m. for a casting call for the new TV show, Triple Threat Academy. Calling all singers, rappers, dancers, and actors. This is your chance to shine.
It's time to finally be trained by professionals like Nina Touch, our lead instructor. She's a choreographer, a seasoned performer, a trainer. She does it all.
Our rigorous training program will cover singing, dancing, acting, public speaking, portfolio curation, and even performance enhancement. Plus, participants will be featured weekly on KMTV on Channel 3 on SATCOM to help leverage their brands.
Register now by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the caption.
Perfection. It must have been something that you guys have practiced over and over. Once those things are not in place, you better play your most favorite or regular game. Don't play something that you don't know.
What can the entire team of Montserrado, because you know people consider Montserrado as the big gun, considering the number of people supporting the team, the kind of encouragement the players get from all of these people. What can they do to really consolidate, you know, to gain the favor, the admiration and the support of their fan base?
You know, Montserrado is always like the recruiting ground where all the counties come here, they recruit players, and they take to the various counties to play football. They have the quality. Let us not dismiss them. Montserrado County has the quality. They know that they can get a goal and draw this game to equal. Once they draw the game, they could be heading back at the top of the table. So all is not lost. There's still more to play for. One goal lead is a slender lead, and it can be cut short anytime in the second half because you have massive 45 minutes of football to play. Provided
you are determined and ready to do that. Thank you so much, Mr. Pelena. We now, is that Larimer Yonton? Okay, he comes on the Youth and Sports Ministry. We will now cross over. We will now cross over to shortly. We will cross over to Marcus Weir to do a very short interview. But again, we want to thank you for joining us. This is a joint collaboration. It is KMTV. It is the Liberia National Television, and of course Boss TV. We're seeing some of the folks, some of the lawmakers from Bomi County. Some of the lawmakers from Bomi County, they will shortly join us to talk about the match, to tell us what are their impressions, what can be done at the next level, you know, to see their boys win. On the other hand, we will also talk to folks from, especially leaders from Montserrado County, and they will be sharing with us exactly what they think. So let's go back to Marcus. We have guests in studio already, please.
Yes, we have the representative of District Number 1, Bomi County, Jack Wakako Bani. He is the representative of District Number 1, Bomi County, and he has joined us. Honorable, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Bomi is against Montserrado. Bomi leads Montserrado County 1-0. You won your first match on Sunday. This is your second match, and you're leading. What signal does this send?
Well, we are sending a signal to the nation that we are prepared for this trophy. And in all our preparation, we take a team for law, and the purpose, the citizens and all are united. We are in one word to make sure we carry the trophy this year.
When you say you want to carry the trophy, does it mean that the people of Bomi are behind their team?
They are fully supporting the team from all sectors of the country. Before I prepare to speak to you, the country is upside down. Every district, every clan, every sector is upside down.
Now, Bomi is in a group of 4. You have Bomi, you have Kidman, you have Montserrado, and you have Grand Kidman. Do you think you can survive from the group?
Yeah,
even though you're leading 1-0 and this halftime.
Yes, and just see our team. We football analysts say that we have the best team in the zone. And as I said, football is about preparation. We are prepared for this thing. So we have the beauty and hope that we are going to survive and enjoy the trophy. We are not thinking about it now. We are thinking about semi-final and final.
You had several chances in the first half. You squandered all, you missed all of them. Only one you had that came your way, and you were able to put at the back of the net. Does this mean that Bomi needs to do more in the second half?
Yeah, we started the footage with our questions that we should push the ball better. The ball we're playing in a better position, so the footage are doing the work. And as I said, we are fully prepared for this tournament.
Okay, so Bomi again Montserrado County in the second half. What can we expect from your team in the second half?
We expect more goals. We are just going to then we need more goals to point a better position.
So 1-0 is not a comfortable lead. Were you to predict for your team, which I know you wouldn't say anything bad, what would be your prediction?
Well, being a football administrator before coming to Parliament, Montserrado had a better team. Okay. When they are not making use of the opportunity, we are making use of the opportunity.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we need more use of our opportunity. But the both things are balanced, and but we have the edge of our maybe to have a better maybe. Everybody our team is working, nobody resting. Okay.
What is your system before we let you go? You've been from football into the parliament, you play this game. What is the system that Bomi is using?
Well, right now, what we are using.
Even though you're not a coach, but looking at how Bomi is playing, what kind of system are they using?
For some reason, we cannot disclose our system, but you see everybody is working on the team.
Instead of Montserrado.
Everybody working. Everybody working.
Everybody working.
He's been tactical.
Yeah.
What's the final message to your people back home?
On to us, our citizens.
You can say that in your dialect, no problem.
Support English.
Honorable Van, we want to thank you ever so much for coming to LNTV. And this is a collaboration of Bomi TV, LNTV, and that of KMTV. So thank you ever so much for coming, and hope to see you into the final at the SKD.
I will be there. Let me take the time to appreciate all the management over the have our people who don't have the opportunity to be here. And you are going to them by the media and by the Tony they thank you. We appreciate it so much. And we hope that all will work together to have a better environment for such activity. Thank you.
All right, the voice of Jar Papa Ovani, District number 1 representative of Bomi County. They're telling us about what is us and what is in store for Bomi County. As we speak to you, the two teams have gone into their respective dress room, getting some pep talks, and as soon as they can come from their dress room, we will be able to bring you all of the happenings from the Antonio Church Stadium. We would like to say keep watching LNTV in collaboration with Watch TV, KLTV, Michael Weir, Emmanuel, and Francis Now. We'll be coming back to you as soon as we get words from the marching officials regarding the commencement of the second half. Okay, the studios is over to you.
Yeah, where are you? Oh. Definitely.
Jetty Rubber Processing Factory will be the first rubber processing plant built in Liberia. It's situated in Wiela Margibi County. This processing plant, when completed, it will be used for the production of tires and other natural rubber products. The company is expected to process approximately 25,000 tons of natural rubber yearly.
Maximum in a year's time, you will have 130,000 square foot a rubber factory structure here built up by December. We are going to produce in the first stages. We are going to do TSR 10 and TSR 20, technical specified rubber 10, technical specified rubber 20, and that rubber is basically used to manufacture tires. But after few years, we'll put up on that greenfield side the tire factory of Liberia.
Currently, there are more than 200 Liberian employees constructing the factory, and this number is expected to increase more than twice when the company starts full operations early next year.
He started telling us that he wants to build a factory, he wants to create job for the people.
Throughout my 25 years in the industry, I have had the opportunity to collaborate with so many talented Liberians. But there's one complaint that I've heard throughout the years, and that is a lack of formal training schools for artists. But that's all about to change.
The Creative Arts Center, in collaboration with Creative Afrique, is about to turn that narrative around. Join us on Saturday, April 20th at 4 p.m. for a casting call for the new TV show, Triple Threat Academy. Calling all singers, rappers, dancers, and actors, this is your chance to shine.
It's time to finally be trained by professionals like Nina Touch, our lead instructor. She's a choreographer, a seasoned performer, a trainer. She does it all.
Our rigorous training program will cover singing, dancing, acting, public speaking, portfolio curation, and even performance enhancement. Plus, participants will be featured weekly on KMTV on Channel 3 on SATCOM to help leverage their brands.
Register now by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the caption.
Started the match, the same players still on the pitch.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome once again to the examination hall of Liberian football, VATS, where Bomi takes on Montserrado, and the scoreboard reads: Bomi counted 1, Montserrado counted 0. Bomi got her lone goal so far in the first half as a result of a powerful strike from their enterprising attacker Lawrence Kume, beating goalkeeper Kofa Nimlen of Montserrado for the only goal in this match so far, and play is now on the way in the second half. A throw for Montserrado counted, and the goalkeeper of Montserrado, Kofa Nimlen, is between his legs for Montserrado, whereas Bomi has in goal Murphy Miller. And here comes Bomi with the ball. Jama Giawi, not a good header from Giawi. And Michael Bestman tries to bring it forward for Montserrado. And Montserrado in blue and red. If you are just coming to your television screen, Montserrado is in blue and red. Red bottom, red socks, blue top with white numbers. Whereas Bomi is in white and purple with black numbers on their box to match with white socks. Francis?
Yes, I think Montserrado trying to power on some early pressure from Bomi County. They know that they are 1-0 down. Like I was saying at that time, they know a goal will be enough. If they can draw this game, they will return to the top of the summit. So it's all still open for Montserrado County, and they're trying to make the early mini pressure on Bomi County at the moment.
And so the play will continue in a moment from now. And I know the technical team of both Bomi and Montserrado may have had enough discussions during the halftime break. And that means that the two teams have gotten all of the tidbits, but it is not over until it is over, because players, you have to talk to them, you have to keep them in check in order to get the best out of them. And so Montserrado is keeping check, Bomi is also keeping check. Email.
Yes, despite the early mini pressure being mounted on Bomi County, I'm very sure that Bomi will not want to allow that to happen, because any mistake on their part to allow a goal, which will be an equalizer, will mean something different for them, because Montserrado obviously will mount more pressure, so I don't think they want to yield to such pressure.
And so play will continue. Montserrado trying to pin Bomi, but that Bomi County number 18 pushes the ball across the goal line. And so it's Lawrence Kumen is the scorer in this match. So far, Lawrence Kumen wearing number 10 jersey for Bomi. As a matter of fact, he stands in front of his goalkeeper and telling him how many men you think should stay in the wall. And
yeah, so it's a free kick in a dangerous position that Montserrado County wants to capitalize on here against Bomi.
The number 3 for Montserrado will come forward to kick. Emmanuel Ria, a 2-man wall, and Ria puts it there. Penalty.
Yes, a penalty for handball in the 18-yard box, giving Montserrado County a lifeline here against Bomi County. Penalty to Montserrado. Let's watch the replay and see.
It was a chicken. It was a chicken free kick that rolled on the hands of a Bomi County player inside the box. And so the referee was right there and caused for a penalty inside the penalty area of Bomi County.
Yes, Bomi players will have to be very careful because of the way they are demonstrating with the referee. Punishment, the cards could be flying out. They have to be very careful what they tell the referee at this moment, because penalties are part of the game. If you play a handball, you could be punished in the 18-yard box.
And so Bomi will be punished, perhaps. Bomi will be punished, perhaps, from the penalty spot with their set piece. And Montserrado County has penalty. Less than 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes in the second half. The boys from Bensonville, the boys from Slipway, the boys from Newtown, Claratown, Cinco, Painesville, Gardnersville, Dixville, combined, all making up Montserrado. And so they are up here against Bomi with a penalty in their favor, either to be scored or missed.
I see the number 11 trying to position the ball well.
He has been yellow carded for playing all those delay tactics. You have to be serious about football. All those antics are not necessary. Position the ball and wait for the referee to sound his whistle so you can take the shot on goal. Now he's giving the goalkeeper a psychological advantage, Mark.
Yes, he's giving the goalkeeper that advantage. And the goalkeeper too is trying to play on the kicker. You doing your own, I'm doing my own.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if he misses this one.
And so the number 11 for Montserrado. He goes there. He scores.
We have to admit it was a ticket penalty from the number 11 of Montserrado County, Robin Henry. What a player. He scored against Bapolu on Sunday. So 2 goes to his credit so far.
Yeah. Goes to his credit. With a yellow card. For a fight for. And so it's one apiece. One apiece. One to Bomi, one to Montserrado, and it's game all over. It's game all over, minutes starting all over. And so the spectators are enjoying their morning's work. They're having a jolly good time. And I'm sure that those are their homes and different communities watching LNTV, KNTV, Boss TV are also having a wonderful time as well. Montserrado against Magibi. Not Magibi but Bomi. And this player from Montserrado is on the ground.
He was giving a lead. A Bomi County defender there. He was giving a lead. On a given day with VAR involvement, that will be automatic dismissal.
Yeah. And so it's 1-1. And the referee, so he's going to put it that the player.
It's so unfortunate that the referee is not watching the television right now to look at the replay. That is violent conduct. There's no way that the Bomi player can give an excuse that he didn't mean what he did against that guy.
It was glaring. But again, this is all football. Maybe the referee may have seen it, want to quiet down the situation and then go to caution that Bomi County player. Maybe you will say, well, let me just leave it. Let's play it on. I will catch you for the second time.
But if you ask me, the law is the law. Once he can admit that he spotted that play, he has to take the cars out.
Fair enough. And so that Bomi County player it's not been booked by the referee and play will resume.
I think the referee missed the play altogether. He wasn't following, he didn't see it. And so it's not even being helped by the fact that we don't have VAR in the country. Maybe it's something that we need to start thinking about, because LMTV, KMTV, Boss TV, when you watch the replay, you can see clearly how he hit the guy from the back of his head, which is dangerous.
Yep. And since in fact he did not call for the infringement, where was his assistant 1 or 2?
That's what you have 2 people assisting you. Where were they?
Anyway, football. Bomi. Bomi came very close. 1v2 formation. Bomi got the stadium on his feet a few minutes ago, but Montserrado County retreats.
Chances are being created from both ends. It's difficult to predict now as to who's going to take the day, because chances are being created. Bomi County is still in this game. Montserrado still in this game as well.
The equalizer may have turned the heat on in this match now for the 2 teams, because they are putting into the match everything they have. They want to salvage a win. They want to ensure that they get a vital 3 points, and so they are doing everything possible to get a win here against outside. And so Montserrado, Bomi, Tupi Dapu for Montserrado, still in possession, makes a connection. Let's play. Running race. And Montserrado County gets a better hand. Moving in. And Bomi. Left flash. Bomi trying to push Michel Bestman. Bomi still trying to pin Montserrado. And this is what the counter meet is all about. It brings out the creativity, the anxiety, the passion from counties to exhibit their talents. And so, Bomi has the ball in their possession. The referee,
that was a foul. Left the ball and keep the leg. They're wearing just as much for Montserrado County. Left the ball and keep the referee was just ready to try. So he sounded the whistle and infringement. So that kick was taken off the it's deep into the half of Bomi County. Montserrado County.
Number 3 is Tupi Dao. Dao stands behind the ball from that corner flag. And Dao hands on hips. Hands on hips. Wearing number 3 jersey from Montserrado is Tupi Dao. Dao still hands on hips. And waits the signal from the referee. significant, but they went skimming far from the goalpost of Bomi. And so, no threat, no trouble to Bomi, no trouble to Montserrado either. Here comes Bomi. Here comes Bomi. Montserrado will come forward. And the Bomi players are trying to cool off a little bit, trying to make sure that Montserrado does not have any chance, any opportunity of getting their second goal. And so that a Bomi player brings the ball down, gets by one man, connects his number 18, Josh Cooper. Dawo comes in from Montserrado, breaks up the threat. Montserrado on the attack. Bomi retreats. Damo Gawi. And the ball rolls across the touchline on the far side of the private property end of the field. And that is the Bomi cherry squad area. Bomi won, Montserrado won. This is day 2 in the county meet. The last matches will be played on Saturday of this week. And so, Bomi, Montserrado. It's a seesaw battle now between Bomi and that of Montserrado. The two teams are trying to pull all of the strings that they have, all of the tactics in and out of the books to ensure that they can get away with the vital 3 points in what way possible. The player of Bomi was on the ground, the number 7 of Bomi was on the ground. Jonathan. And so Bomi gets a corner kick. And I'm told by some folks that every corner kick is a possible goal. But this would not be the case. Bomi still in possession. Easy goal. As a matter of fact, it was a giveaway. You can't score from that range. It's such a very poor pace on the ball. Montserrado is up against Bomi 1-1. Montserrado in blue and white with red buttons. Bomi white top, white bottom, black numbers on their back, or perhaps purple numbers if you may. And they are up against Montserrado County here. And Montserrado County is hosting matches in Group B of the county league. Beautiful challenge, perfect clearance to touch. Montserrado comes forward.
That was a fantastic stop there by the goalkeeper, and of course the defenders too reacted well to clear the danger. But it was a good move by the Montserrado County at number
2.
Montserrado against Bomi, and this group ends their activities on Saturday. They end their activities on Saturday, and if any one of the 4 teams will obviously, as a matter of fact, 2 out of the 4 teams will obviously qualify to the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex in Painesville to begin the quarter, semi, and final. As it stands, Musa Jabate in possession for Montserrado. The captain, back east. Long kick. Montserrado on the attack. Abraham Lafort. Lafort trying to chase. He's been upgraded and beaten. Bomi brings it away. Josh Cooper. Montserrado coming. Bomi coming. So Montserrado and Bomi are really entertaining football fans here this That was our prediction earlier. Yes, that was our prediction. We said that it was going to be mouth-watering and nails-biting.
Now the goalkeeper will have to take all the time to be on the ground. He's under no pressure now. Montserrado County as it stands with a superior goal difference. They are on top. Though they are tired now, as far as the live table standing is concerned, it's 4-4.
And so there's one apiece. And Montserrado came from behind to pull the equalizer here so far. Bomi still looking good. Corner for Bomi. Corner for Bomi. And Bomi took the quick corner, but
sad netting. I'm seeing more urgency on the part of Bomi County. It's like they want to put this game to bed so that they can have a good rest, probably feature their French players in the last game, knowing they have already qualified.
Fair enough. And so Bomi has 4 points. If it remains like this, whereas Montserrado will also have 4 points if it remains like this as well. The two teams We'll then go to the match, or we'll go to the last day of the competition in the preliminaries, perhaps taking another draw from their respective opponents, Cape Mount and Bapolu, and they could walk away. They could march on to the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. Bomi on the attack. Not a good one. Not a good effort. Attempt. Very good. Boss TV, LNTV, KMTV, perfect collaboration. Coming to you from the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium, where it is Montserrado against Bomi. And these are some of the same players that played for different second and third division clubs across the country. They were able to be assembled by their respective coaches from their counties. And so they are here performing what they know best for their respective counties.
Yes, you know, the county meet is one of the means by which local players have the chance to earn some money. So you can really they always look forward to the end of the year, even though this one is an extended one because it wasn't played in traditional time it was scheduled for.
So Montserrado is trying to work their way through. Running race, 1-1. Bomi gets a better hand. Amos Dimaji looks around. Still Dimaji gets a return. Dimaji brings in Abraham Bandi. And Bandi was fouled in the process. Bandi was fouled in the process. This kind of things, the two teams are now looking for the match winner. So it is costing them more energy to burn, more intensity from the two players or from the two teams to ensure that they can get something before the end of the thunder whistle. Bomi, Montserrado, and the goalkeeper of Bomi, Murphy Miller. Set piece for Bomi, and the goalkeeper brings it down. Goalkeeper Kofa Miller. And Kofa seems to be a very good goalkeeper present because he has the height, he has what it takes of being between the stakes.
Yeah, that's why he's so overconfident, you know, making sure that he relaxes his defenders because he's telling them, hey, I'm okay at the back. You know, he considered a fluke goal, but again he has bounced back and he has made a couple of saves and he's back in the game.
It reminds me about the days of the nation's best, PV Bestman. He always say this to his players, when it comes to area ball, leave it with me.
Yeah, as goalkeeper, you have to keep talking. You have to keep something in the ears of your defenders. If not, there will be total miscommunication and there will be a breakdown as well in communication, and that will lead to the defenders conceding goals.
The 21 player of the men wearing the 21 jersey for Bomi is on the ground. Gamo Gawi, the ground. Bomi is on the ground. He's being attended to by the medics from Bomi. What a good game has been so far, Emmanuel, coming from the background that Bomi took the lead and then Montserrado County replied.
Versus Montserrado and Bomi will be playing against all record eliminated Buffalo County.
Two teams are very careful because they don't want to, no one wants to concede one goal right now. It's going to be something different bad for them. So it's either it remains this way and the two teams. Montserrado County. This was reality. Very slow. Bomi County player wearing jersey number 13. Sanya Wallet. Great save. Thereby putting Bomi back into the game.
And at the other end, Bomi almost came. At the other end of the pitch, Bomi almost came. But the goalkeeper was there to tip the ball over the crossbar. So it's a corner to Bomi, and the goalkeeper of Montserrado County, Kofa Nimland, is on the ground. The goalkeeper of Bomi, rather.
Yes, that's the goalkeeper of Bomi County.
Murphy Miller. He overstretched because the ball bounced and he was out of his goal mark, as you can see. He out of the goal, he had to stretch.
That was a very reflexive.
Yeah.
If not, Bomi County would have been 2-1 down.
Yep. And so yes, he's been attended to.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice your body. You have to go through the pains to save your country. That's exactly what he just did.
Like one of the goalkeepers during the first match did, he had to stretch beyond his reach just to save his county from conceding that goal.
1-1. According to our own official time, we have gone 80 minutes. We have roughly 10 minutes plus injury and stoppage time to conclude proceedings here at the ATS between Bomi and Montserrado County. It's one apiece as we speak. One to Bomi, one to Montserrado. Bomi has a corner kick. Montserrado rather has a corner kick. The kick is up. The goalkeeper punches it. A reply over the crossbar. A reply, but it's over the crossbar. Bomi and Montserrado are tied with points 4-4. 4-4, meaning 4 points, Bomi 4 points, Montserrado with one game remaining to be played on Saturday to conclude the preliminaries. And then we move on to the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex in Painesville. So, Bomi County is up against Montserrado. The Bomi player is down. Bomi County player. Bomi County is down. And this commentary has been made possible through the courtesy of the Liberian Electricity Corporation the Central Bank of Liberia, the National Port Authority, Liberia Maritime Authority, Liberia Petroleum and Refinery Corporation, Civil Service Agency, Local Pharmacy, and Dan and Kazua Incorporated. These are our sponsors who have come to say we have to be a part of this national event. And so they are making things available, possible through this broadcast. So for those of you who are in your homes, perhaps in your offices, at work, and you have your television watching through KMTV or Boss TV or LNTV, you can see the happenings from the ATS in Central Monrovia. And Montserrado County is trying to pin Bomi on the other hand is saying, well, we will play to the end. Bomi takes a throw quickly. Damo Gawi. Montserrado against Bomi. We hope to bring you the football results from the other venues. Our Iron Lady Marian Gaba is making sure that we bring all the other football results. So those of you who are watching television can be aware of what has happened in Kakata, Rivergy, and Nimba County. As it stands, it's still 1-1. We've gone 85 minutes, 5 minutes plus injury and stoppage time left to be played. And so, the referee has signaled for the substitution to go into force. And before the substitution, I see a wall has been built by Montserrado, I'm sure. Because Bomi has a set piece. The number 19 goes in to replace the number 14 for Montserrado. And Bomi builds the wall. Montserrado will kick. Going for corner. Going for corner. Abraham Abandi of Bomi County. And the goalkeeper of Bomi. And so the goalkeeper of Bomi, he went in, he was challenged in the process. Latest results from the football match taking place in Rivergy. Results from the football match, all matches taking place in Rivergy, will be coming up very, very shortly. And is coming up very, very shortly. We are receiving reports that Rivergy 2, Maryland 0, and that match is taking place in Fishtown, and we understand that he has already ended 4-time in Fishtown. River G 2, Maryland 0. In Kakata City, Lofa County 2, Mark Gibby 0. Game is still on. Lofa, however, got 2 red cards in that match against Mark Gibby, so they are playing 8 or 9 against 11. Then Bon County 2, River says 0. And so that's the result we have for you for now. So it's kind of tense in Fishtown. River G, the host, defeated Maryland 2-0. Lofa is leading Mark Gibby 2-0 in Kakata City, Mark Gibby County, with 2 red cards against Lofa. And Bon County is defeating River says 2-0 as we speak. And here at the ATS is 1 goal apiece. 1 to Montserrado, 1 to Bomi. 89 minutes according to our own official time. 89 minutes according to our own official time. And it's still 1-1. And time is actually taken away here at the ATS St. Monroe. If it ends like this, it means that both Bomi and Montserrado will accumulate 4 points from 2 matches, having won their first matches respectively, or their first match respectively. And so they are now playing the second match, and they are at each other's throat, 1 apiece, 1 to Bomi and 1 to Montserrado. 5 minutes of added time has been awarded by the referee through his 4th official. So the 2 teams are now playing 5 minutes of added time, injury and stoppage time. And so we are now into the first the first 1 minute of the 5 minutes of added time, and it's 1-1. Montserrado versus Bomi. And it seems that the 2 teams may end up settling for a 1-1 draw.
Who knows what could happen? 5 minutes is a long time for any of the teams to score 1 goal.
Yes, but one thing we have to show determination to nail it. Otherwise, Kitman County could bounce back. They're gonna win today with 3 points. It means that nobody will be sure of qualifying for the quarterfinals until the last round of matches are played.
Fair enough.
But a winner from here will have 1 leg in the quarterfinals.
Definitely so. Definitely so. And so yes, it's all about the counter meet and 4-time score between Nima and Grand Cru is that Nima 2, Grand Cru 1. Grand Juliet 0, Sino 0. Final score there between Sino and Grand Juliet is at 0-0, while Nima collected a 2-1 victory over Grand Cru in San Nicolas. So the host Nima against Grand Cru 2-1, Grand Juliet against Sino 0-0, 4-time score there in San Nicolas. Here at the ATS, we're going 2 minutes. All of the 5 minutes of added time, and it's still 1-1. 1 for Bomi, 1 for Montserrado. 2 minutes, 45 seconds gone. And there goes the yellow card. There goes a yellow card from the referee. We're going 3 minutes into the 5 minutes, and it seems that both Bomi and Montserrado will be settling down for a 1-1 draw. From what I see, I may be wrong though, but from what I see, given the level of the amount of chances that the both teams had in the first half, they were only able to score 1. I doubt it as to whether you could get a winner here. Fatigue, don't get me wrong, out of fatigue is now settling in.
Well, I know, but I still have a slight feeling that something can happen before the other time elapses.
You want to go in line with a Mansayo? Football is best.
Yeah. Let's watch the seconds clock.
What I think I want to start that
fatigue.
Teams, yes, fatigue is playing its part. But the two teams are settling down for a
We have played the entire 5 minutes according to my own official time. In a moment from now, the referee will definitely call this game or will bring this game to a close. All right. And so Bomi is still trying to pinch Montserrado.
And this might just be the end of this match as soon as like I said, referee sounds his whistle, signaling at the end of this match. Montserrado counted Bomi. Bomi won, Montserrado won.
You can see the officials coming down, former House Speaker. You know, Bomi County has 2 former speakers of the House, Edwin Snow and Ellis Tyler. They are both in the Senate as senators of the county. So a lot of things at stake here. 4 points. It's not a bad thing to take home, but in the end, nothing short of qualification as we speak, because the permutation mathematically can leapfrog any one of the two to qualify for the quarterfinal.
Despite some pressing as projected by some of sports enthusiasts in favor of Montserrado County, we did not see that coming because it had to wait for Bomi County to pressure them to score a penalty before, having an equalizer. So we hope that at the end of the day, versus the 4 points that the two teams are carrying each, on Saturday, Bomi put up that surprising news for the entire country.
For me, I have to believe, the belief for Bomi is because of the way that they play, especially in the first half. I don't know what happened in the dying minutes of the second half. It was like you guys were saying, fatigue sat in and it has a toll on the Bomi County players. Now the coach needs to concentrate on endurance. The physicality of the team is something that you cannot rule out. You have to play up to the time of the final whistle. You don't play first half and second half, you relax. So it has to be full concentration from the initial whistle to the final whistle. Bomi County didn't demonstrate that. They did extremely well. They dominated possession. They scored a goal. After they would have doubled their lead because Montserrado County weren't really up to the task. But they bounced back, they got a penalty, they got a free kick, and resulted to a penalty, they scored it, and from there the entire team, the game complexion changed. But on the overall, I think Bomi County will be satisfied with their performance, but the coach will be worried about how fatigue got rid of them in the dying minutes of the game. Those are politicians, and they will always go in there, not necessarily to give football in their bags, but to make some promises as a means of motivating the players. Guys, the next goal will have an award of Xbox. So, but it's always good to have politicians around. This game, take it or leave it, is more of a political tournament as well, because the national government is using the national council sports league to facilitate reconciliation, peace, and national unity. And you know, the games are being played across the various counties, and people traveling from one end to another, intermingling with one another, having fun. It's something that the government wants to put out there so that the people can feel a part of it, can use sports as a unifier. So you always have politicians coming in to chip in terms of the piece of advice to the players. So we always have them around, and it's good to have them around because whatever they put out there is what the players can listen to. They can be further motivated to get the results. Well, that has to do with the management of the team. Politically, you have local officials, you have county officials, legislative caucuses, and chipping in with their own resources as well to facilitate the team participation. You also have the Ministry of Youth and Sports that give out money to the teams, the participating counties for preparations and to facilitate their participation. So, and luckily this year you have a cash prize of $5 million that is coming the way of the winners and the various category winners in the individual awards. So a lot of things are at stake for them to play. They have a lot of incentives to play for now.
Throughout my 25 years in the industry, I have had the opportunity to collaborate with so many talented Liberians. But there's one complaint that I've heard throughout the years, and that is a lack of formal training schools for artists. But that's all about to change.
The Creative Arts Center, in collaboration with Creative Afrique, is about to turn that narrative around. Join us on Saturday, April 20th at 4 p.m. for a casting call for the new TV show, Triple Threat Academy. Calling all singers, rappers, dancers, and actors, this is your chance to shine.
It's time to finally be trained by professionals like Nina Touch, our lead instructor. She's a choreographer, a seasoned performer, a trainer. She does it all.
Our rigorous training program will cover singing, dancing, acting, public speaking, portfolio curation, and even performance enhancement. Plus, participants will be featured weekly on KMTV on Channel 3 on SatCon to help leverage their brands.
Register now by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the caption.